Doke. Spring cleaning except for that done. Now, this is a video installation. A response. Now you see, you're not even allowed. I actually have made my living with this for years, and the tape is around it. The light coloured tape. If you put it down in long grass and can't find it, I have spent at times prior to thinking market 10 years ago. And this is from Ralph, Old Man Ralph. This is the most beautiful piece of, I don't like engineering, but that is perfect engineering. The balance. Now, you can't say this is a response to the fucking Rachel Podger crap that's just, they're too scared of men, so we always had a bit of lesbian in us, so let's become all kind of other. This is a response to mermaidism, which you will find is rampant throughout this region. Not born and breds, the incomers. Oh, real life is too much for us, so let's look at lots of Eckhart Tolle videos and go on Buddhist courses about what's the kind of perfect man that we've got to find, or rather they've got to tell you to be, because they've got such empty lives. They don't, as I have for years. I spent my life actually struggling with landowners of perhaps areas like this, saying to them, no, don't strim. It takes much longer. By the time you're strimmer, I've had to repair, or rather service, your strimmer that you've left in the corner of your garage for 3 years. I will have done it with this, but more importantly, I can pick out the long grasses that could do with a cut, and flowers I'll leave, blah blah blah. This is called giving in to mermaidism. You realise that it's not possible in Britain to just find a down-to-earth, reasonable woman who isn't infected by this fucking bullshit. Well, inflation up 10% more, you'll see what real relationships are needed for then. Anyway, the only problem I have in life, well, the only other problem is, like, now I've got a little video of me scratching my back with some real antlers found in the hill on Herrick Hill. But, like, now and again, oh, Jesus Christ, I wish I had somebody to scratch my back. Now, this has been hidden away in there. So, spring cleaning, they need to be repaired. But this is what I will give up. I'm going to keep this out such that, oh, fucking hell, you've no idea. I don't even know if it's possible to. Scratching my back. Oh, shit, man. That is as good as sex, actually. But I'm going to keep it out. I give up. I give up to these dreadful, city-clad, pretend country women who come down here and perform in their country playground, where if they saw a man with that, the first thing, oh, fuck me. I mean, that actually is real. That's real. Jesus fuck. That's fucking, oh, shit. That's good. I am not joking. I've actually been suffering the last few months, just the odd back scratch. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it's perfect. I don't fucking need him. That fucking bitch who, going into the writer's class, oh, you didn't pre-book. In a big room, there's a little circle of 10 people. Oh, I'm a traveller. I wasn't sure if I was good. And she's spoken with me in the past. No, what she meant by that was, you've got opinions, you express them to me, don't want you here, because I sent everybody out work to prepare for our new writer group. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, fuck them all. That kind of person has just destroyed all of middle-class British society. There were a few that were slightly aside it. I mean, I'm not joking, this is absolutely brilliant. There were a few who were aside it. I thought the Serb was aside that when she said, yeah, you know that, and that's, but they've destroyed her, because she knows she can't say, she said it to me, yeah, your fucking workshops, you've got empty, dull lives, and so you waste them on bossing other people around. Yeah, but they've won. So I'm not going to get anybody to scratch my back. I'm going to keep this out now. I know exactly where it's going to live. Giving in to mermaidism and Rachel Podgerism and they just ruined everything. It was so nice to, who did I, oh yeah, the Yugoslav woman and the German. I was just, when I was meeting them, I was talking to them, I was touching them when I was talking to them. You know, that's what Europeans do, touch. You know, I'd met this German woman. I'm going to put my recording up of me speaking with her within 2 minutes, touching. You know, you don't think about it. Not a British woman. So, oh no. You haven't got to. You haven't read the right chapter by Eckhart Tolle on exactly what kind of touch we must use such that we're going to be touching each other forever, and you haven't been to the right workshop at 50 quid a fucking hour as to exactly how to release your inner better Zen Buddhist touch. You know, fuck 'em. But they're serious. This is like, I encountered this for real as of 15 years ago. I actually encountered it for real. And I've known 2 or 3 women, and I wish I could kept them as friends, who also knew this was poison. Started to come into Mid Wales, Llanidloes, Hay-on-Wye, Prestine, and they're awful. They've taken over everything. And the biggest I actually thought it was just hilarious. I adored 2020 because I'd watched them all for 7, 8, 9 years, 12, 13 years. 12, 13 years ago there were very few of them, but then they'd become probably the majority in the public spaces, the halls and the gatherings and the farmers' markets. And every single one of them, utterly, I knew dozens of them, freaked out when the bug came along. Even the chavvy underclass, after a few weeks, said, fuck, I'm not going to have anything to do with this. But no, every single one of these mermaids, and many of them actually really loved every second of it for a year. Now, I loved every second of it because everything stopped. It was actually good for the environment. And it was like, stop, reconsider. All your Minnie Riperton sang, you know, running around. Black Gold of, no, it's Minnie Riperton and the Rotary Connection, Hey Love, I think. Okay? All your running around. I mean, she sang that 45-ish years ago. You know? No, but to keep to the point, like, these mermaids, it's like, every single one of them, oh, no, and they were like, treble masked, and, you know, like, oh, no, even way past official lockdowns, you know, oh, no, I don't really want somebody coming around, because we've got the third neighbour down has had autism in his big toe, so he's high risk. You know, it's like, yeah, really, oh, no, maybe in a few months. In other words, my back's scratching again. In other words, all the work had not turned them into, in fact, it had done the exact opposite of turned them into resilient. I mean, they all use the word, they probably have resilience workshops, but a little, oh, that's fucking good, a little sniffle, okay, which was a 3 times pneumonia, without a doubt, Average age, I believe, was 74, was it? It's a very high number of death. And they all literally turn into total neurotics. Totally. I saw them. I would watch them. Except for Grace. Oh, God. Who I photographed with her shoulders under the burning sun that June, even though she had her Nazi yellow jacket on outside Spa in Prestine. And I asked her, I said, "You're the only one who's enjoying this sun. Can I photograph you, please?" The photograph's on Rural Ralph Facebook. Yes, Rural Ralph now ends because it ended with the German. There we go. The end. Except that's only 10 minutes. That's nothing like long enough when you've got nothing to say, because there is nothing to say. I'm the ultra philosopher that all the moaning, you see, the only thing there is to say is her books were incredibly big sellers. Even my mother, who was a bit of a Philistine, had all her books, and she pretended to be otherwise. Laura Ashley and all of that fucking spasticated everybody. Yeah, she's as rude as hell, fantastically funny, no bullshit, no pity, and great. Yeah, so yeah, I've read all the books, I've thought all the thoughts, and there is, and you know, this is confected vomit. I can't deal with her anymore. She's confected. It's like she's forced into you. Like, oh, because she's a bit not quite white bitch, you've got to worship at the sandaled toes of Elif Shafak. The books are kind of partly alright, but I started reading this. It's like, I'm sick to death. Confected, false. I mean, she has spent more time in central London than most people in Britain, I should imagine, or central Istanbul, which is London on fucking Bosphorus. And as for this crap, I'm sure that'll be crap, but I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, no, I'm off here. I gotta go here. The history and reunion of our Croatian immigrant family, even though I believe Serbia's landlocked. Anyway, there we go. We'll see. I've had all the thoughts. I've had all the thoughts. For 50 years of my life, I've had all the thoughts for everybody else. Believe me, there's nothing worth thinking about in this other than the sun's out, in this absolutely one-dimensional, scaredy cat land where even the Serbian warriors are turned into fucking shivering pets to these revolting mermaids. And it is serious, because they've got the money, and they, particularly around here, they've got the money, and they have what's called the power of patronage. Yes, you can come to our barbecue, where we might let you speak to people about your next little work class, as long as you suck up to us and never for a second, even if we even suspect you're having a thought that we should be parodied, satirized, or otherwise have a little bit of the hypocrisy shown up, you will never speak to you again. That's the reality. It's far more so here. It's just beginning. It was just beginning 3 or 4 years to really set in. Hey, Prestine, and it even started to come to Kington, which is like complete fucking underclass, total drug addicts. You know, the local guy going along in the wheelchair. I didn't know, but apparently, smiling at everybody. I was told after 5 or 6 years, because I had nothing to do with anybody, I don't like alcohol, and it's a den of alcoholics, was apparently the local major drug dealer, and he would be parked around outside the front of Kington Co-op, and I just thought he was a rather smiley, slightly eccentric 60-year-old bloke in an electric wheelchair. No, apparently he's one of the major drug dealers. Like, there you go. But that would be the best movie to make. Kington. The mermaids came, and they discovered that they couldn't quite mermaid smother the, not my kind of people, but real people of Kington. The end.